Hi everybody, so this video has been requested quite a bit and it's just thoughts on overrated products and what I feel are products that are just all too much about the hype but do not really deliver in substance. So first of all, I don't really have much products in terms of being greatly disappointed by them, just because I do quite a bit of research before I purchase any product for that matter, and if they're quite pricey, I actually do ask for some samples before I actually purchase them. So some of the products just at first use or at first try, I just knew that it just was something that wasn't going to be so great, so I really don't purchase them, and the others I don't have them with me anymore. But anyway, since this has been requested, I'm still gonna go ahead and do it and share with you guys some views and thoughts on some products which didn't quite deliver for me. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So the first product is a mascara, and this is a drugstore mascara, and this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast, which I'm sure everybody has, and the reviews and the hype about this one mascara is just crazy, and I truly expected so much from it just because it was insane how everybody was just, you know, everybody, including their mothers, just had something great to say about this mascara. And so as soon as I realized that, you know, this was apparently the mascara, drugstore mascara, I obviously ran out to grab one. And but the very first time, the very few times I actually did use it, I wasn't really impressed right away. I mean, with the first application, I don't know if it was because I was expecting so much from the product, but it was hyped up so much that there was no other way but to expect a lot from it, especially with how people were reviewing this, you know, this product. And the first few applications, I wasn't happy. I really couldn't understand. Like, I remember applying it and thinking, I don't understand. Like, I didn't feel anything special with it. I mean, I didn't think it was horrible, but I just didn't see anything special with it. But I think what really killed this mascara for me, and I'm gonna say it again, is that first of all, there's something wrong with the formulation, because I've tried lots of mascaras, even higher end, and I believe because the formulations of higher end mascaras feel like they are made from such richer ingredients that they would be harder to remove. But I've never ever had such a difficult time removing mascara from my eye than I had with this Lash Blast. And I really wanted to learn or to really experience the mascara, so I didn't give up on it. I think I wore it straight for 1 week, and no matter how much I cleaned my eye makeup at night, I was constantly getting residue when I wake up the next day, and it always left like a black film on my lower lash line, which is very odd. And after a whole week of using it and seeing that that was consistently what was happening, I just gave up on it. And I don't know what it is, but there's something, and it was just clumping my lashes as well. It was just horrible, and I don't know. So this is my first product that I will say is truly overhyped. There's so much greater mascaras, and I still believe that drugstore brand, the cult mascara, is still Maybelline's Great Lash Mascara. This is like, if you've been to a drugstore, you've worn makeup at some point in your life, even teenagers, this, you're gonna know what this bottle is. The pink packaging with the green cap. It's just classic. I constantly come back to this, and I think it's just the simplicity of the formulation and the design of the actual wand. It just really does the job so well, and it gives you no frills, no fuzz, great lashes that you can use on a daily basis that just emphasize your eyes without actually, you know, being difficult to remove, difficult to wear. It doesn't clump your lashes. So yeah, so this is my first overhyped product, CoverGirl's Lash Blast. The second product is a concealer, and this is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and it's the one that you can buy in the pot. I honestly don't know what to say, but I really think, I mean, everybody has this in their vanity. Yeah, it's one of their staples, but I've barely touched it, and I've already had this for probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And it's always just the last product concealer of all my concealers in my vanity that I ever think of picking up, just because I really don't find anything special with it. I actually even pick up my NYX concealer more, because some concealers are made to conceal, like to conceal under eye, or maybe to conceal blemishes, but I don't find this to be amazingly great in either. I rarely pick it up for either. I always have better choices somewhere, even drugstore, like this Maybelline Mineral Power concealer is amazing for the under eye, and I reach for this on a daily basis, more than my Hourglass cream stick, but this is really a good one as well, and this is high-end. I think in terms of blemish covering, Amazing Cosmetics is truly amazing, and Makeup Forever's full cover. So, and I even do reach out for my NYX concealer more than this MAC Studio Finish concealer. So I really think for the price, not so much. You can do better even in drugstore. The next product that I think is overhyped is, I'm probably gonna get a lot of enemies from saying this, but it's the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I really just think that the consistency of this is just really not that great as a base. I don't know, but I do find it too liquid-like and too oily for my lids. I don't even have oily lids, but it's just too oily and liquidy. And when I think of base, even like primer base, I want a texture or consistency that's more creamy and a bit heavier. I mean, cream texture, and with a bit more weight, that I feel like it's actually tacky to the touch when I'm done with it. And I think Too Faced Shadow Insurance is even better than the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but this is not exactly the one that I reach out for the most as well. My ultimate favorites is MAC's Paint Pot. My ultimate, I think, in terms of performance is Smashbox Photo Lid Primer. And yeah, it's this one right here, and it leaves just a very nice, comfortable balance of tackiness for your lid. So I really like this much more than this. So this is truly overhyped, I think. The last product, I don't have it with me anymore. I was trying to find where I put it. I still had a whole jar of it. And it may not be that hyped out, that much hyped out there as it used to be when it first came out, like maybe 4 years ago, around 2006, when the only cream in everybody's mouths was Creme de la Mer Miracle Cream. And I actually purchased the product twice. The bottom line is that a large percentage of what Creme de la Mer consists of is actually what you'd find in a regular Vaseline. That's very disappointing. More than the product, I think, is the fact that it's just too overpriced, and some chemists have actually looked into La Mer. They say it only costs pennies or something like that to actually produce a cream like that. So I think it's just obscenely priced. I'm actually using Pond's right now, just a Pond's moisturizer that you can get in the drugstore, and my skin is amazing and I haven't broken out. So there you go. You don't need to spend $250 for some petroleum-based cream like every other cream that they just say has special, I don't know, miracle broth or something. But yeah, that is the epitome, I guess, of overhyped. So I think that's about it. And yeah, I hope that was insightful to some of you guys. And if I've dissed some of the products that you guys are actually happy with, then maybe it just worked out for you guys. It's just a personal opinion based probably on my skin type and the other products that I've come to use as well. So I think that's it. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.